Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Wasabi and today we're officially upgrading my PC to the AM5 platform. I know it's been a long time coming. I have been storing parts for the past year and but unfortunately I didn't have neither the time nor the place to shoot this video, and in addition to that I'm a lazy bum. So this is the GT301 case that came out, that was released back in 2021. It's a collaboration between Asus and the Gundam anime series. As you guys can see, this is the Red Zaku, the Red Zaku one. And initially, when I bought it, I thought that it was going to be, you know, spacious, especially the inside of it. But for the foreseeable future, whenever I wanted to upgrade to upgrade my rig. And when I got it, I thought it was spacious enough. But then when I wanted to upgrade to the AM5 platform, in the past year, when I was storing parts and buying all these components, I went back and forth with which GPU should I buy, right? And I've spent literally months and months with making mathematical calculations in about the space that I have inside with the GPU and the AIO. And based on my calculations, which should not be trustworthy, but I should have like something like 5 millimeters between the AIO radiator and the GPU. And with that being said, I should say let's just dive into it and let's just have fun and let's just upgrade the PC. Oh, one last thing. Just in case you guys were wondering what the previous build was, it was an AM5 build. I had the Ryzen 7 5700X paired with the RX 7700 XT, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and I had like a B50 motherboard with from Asus, and it was air cooled. I had the AMD Prism air cooler, and the RAM were like 3600 megahertz DDR4 from Corsair, like same model as this one, but this one is DDR5. And no, I didn't buy these in the past few months. I bought these like a year ago, literally a year ago, and I bought two kits, not one but two. And I bought this and another kit for a future build that I am planning to do hopefully during the summer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With that being said, let's just dive into the building our PC. All right, let's just begin. So here we have our components. First components, we have the 9800X3D, which by the way has been closed and sealed for the past year. So my guy, you are finally free. Then we have the DDR5 memory kit, the RAM kit. It's a, you know, classic standard for like AMD build. 600 mega transfers per second, 32 gigabytes, and DDR5 CL30. And then we have our motherboard, the X870E Aorus Elite Wi-Fi 7. Now, as I mentioned before, for the past year I've been stacking parts, but some of these parts I've managed to check them, whereas others I didn't. For example, the RAM and the CPU I did not. So I hope that nothing goes wrong. But the motherboard, when I bought it, I immediately opened it, and because I wanted to check if you know, just in case there was some issue with the pins. Here you have it. This is the board upon which we lay our board. All right. So So the thing that I didn't like, and I thought it was damaged in the beginning, is this backplate. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the backplate here is not completely attached along this line. And I thought it was damaged, but ultimately I found out that all the Gigabyte's motherboards are just like this. There's like this gap which really bothers me, and for what I paid, I thought it was like attached. So as I mentioned, I thought it was broken, but then I went on the internet and I started looking at other people's builds and at images of the board. But yeah, these are the USB ports and all that stuff on the back. So they're quite a lot. and it's quite a heavy board, I should say. So let's just begin with the RAM kit. Let's just open the RAM kit. All right, here we have it. Let's open it. Let's open our RAM. And there you go, baby. This kit, I think I've bought it for like 130 euros. Nowadays, with the same kit, literally the same kit costs like around 500, if not even more than that. So I was quite lucky when I bought it a year ahead, but you never know. So this board says, where is it? Where is it? It should be like A1, B1. Here you have it. It's A2, B2. So it's like the second one starting from the left and the last one. So 1 and 2. Let's just open this one, and if I remember correctly, it was, oh wait, there's a peel here to remove that. Right, I removed the peel. Now it should go, damn, I can't remember how it should go. I think it should go like this. No, wrong side. It should go like this. Now let's press. Okay, it's locked. Okay, fine. Let's go with the other one and the second one. Let me check again. So it says A2, B2. So it's second one from the left and the last one here. Alrighty. So it should go like this. Now let's press. Okay. Okay. RAM kits is in. Now, CPU. And it has been sealed. See? It was sealed for the past year, and you are finally free, my guy. And please, 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 do not give me any sort of problems. There you go. Moment of truth. There you have it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a light here, so I don't want to get too much close. So here's the CPU. Still brand new. Let's just open this. Let's just lift this one. Pins seem to be okay. And let's just put our CPU. Please be nice to me, all right? Now the arrow should go like this to the top left. Now let's go with the wiggle. Stable. Let's close. And let's hook it up. Okay, this one came out. Okay, plastic. Okay, so far so good. So far so good, I should say. All right, here we have our, now, second step is to put, oh sorry, I totally forgot, I should put the SSD. All right, totally forgot, but I should have put the SSD as well. So this is the 990 EVO from Samsung. I managed to use the Samsung software, like what it's called. I can't remember the name of the software, but I managed to clone the previous SSD drive on this one. So I hope that when I use this one and I put it inside, everything that I cloned with the Samsung software is available as well on this one. It should be, but I never did it, so first time doing it, and I hope for the best. Okay, now let's just, I assume I have to remove this peel. All right, let's just remove this one as well. Let's just put the SSD drive. SSD drive inside. Okay, let's open it. Okay, SSD drive in as well. Now let's just remove the peel from the heatsink, and let's just put it back on top like this. Okay, this one is kind of tricky. All right, fine. Now, next step, put the motherboard into the case. Now, as I mentioned before, I came across this case randomly. It came out back in 2021. When I bought it, it was like 2025, like February 2025. And I didn't think about like the fact that it was an exclusive collaboration. I mean, I knew it wasn't a collab between, I could have imagined that it was a collab between Asus and anime Gundam, but I didn't imagine that it came out that early, like summer of 2021. And as I mentioned, when I bought it, I thought this space, the inside space was enough for the future upgrades. But then the newest GPU series, like the RX 9070 series, as well as the 50 series, they're like huge. As a matter of fact, I have like a 5070 Ti, I have the Gigabyte one and the gaming OC, and that GPU is literally like the size of the whole case. I couldn't fit it. As a matter of fact, this one barely fits. The RX 9070 XT that I bought barely fits with the radiator attached here, because I don't have space to put the fans up front between the grill and the front part of the case chassis. So I pray and I hope that those 5mm are enough as a wiggle room to fit the motherboard. Big mistake. I should put the AIO first, because if I put the motherboard first, then I put the AIO, I'm not gonna have space to screw the AIO radiator to the front fans. So AIO. So the AIO is this one. It's the Gigabyte one. It's a 280mm. Let's just take the take it off. All right. Okay. Now we need the radiator instructions and a radiator with a pump and all that stuff. All right. So there it is. Let's just put it inside here. Let's get out the box here. All right. So so this is the radiator. And then here's our pump. So the pump is like here. So here's the pump. Here's the radiator, and here's the pump. Pump has like an LCD screen, small one, but quite enough as a decoration. All right, so I should be putting it like this, with the tubes that go like this. Okay, I should put it like this. I want to put, but I need to direct the cables in another way. Okay, if I put it like this. This should be enough, right? Anyway, let's just screw this thing, and we'll manage the tubes later. Need screws. So apologies, boys, but I went back and forth and I checked the size of the GPU, and the 5mm that I thought I had previously were like a huge mistake. So basically, to make it short, long story short, I had the fans here with the thickness plus the thickness of the radiator, and I thought I had like a millimeter here between here the GPU and here. But unfortunately, when I tried it, the GPU couldn't fit. So I had to remove the stock fans from the inside and I put them outside. And I tried to put the mask up front, and it seems like it fits. But hopefully, I pray that everything goes well and there are not going to be any sort of a problem with the temperatures. Eventually, I will do my best to play with the settings and unravel the CPU. But as you guys can see, I had to remove the third one at the bottom because due to the length of the radiator, I couldn't fit it. So I had like this gap that was hitting, and I couldn't slide it down to attach the second fan. I tried to mount it on the top here, but unfortunately it wouldn't give me space to reach the CPU cables, and also it won't fit because of the height of the RAM sticks. So welcome back, and apologies for the inconvenience, but I was playing, my wiggle room was like tight. I had 5mm, and my biggest nightmare became reality, and I had to find a solution to the problem. With that being said, I think we can fit the motherboard now. I think we can fit the motherboard, and then we will do cables, and then we will do PSU, and then I have the red cables that will perfectly match with the case. So let's just put the motherboard, let's just put the case like this. Let's just remove this one outside. Let's just take our motherboard. Okay. Here's the motherboard with the CPU. Okay, let's just move this one. Let's put it back. And this one should fit properly. Okay. No, not like this. Okay, like this. Put it, fit it to the back. Fit it to the back. Slide up and down. Okay. Fits. Okay, seems like it fits. Now I have to screw it down, and I think I made a big mistake. I think I was supposed to mount the brackets for the AIO. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to mount the brackets for the AIO. Big mistake. Big mistake. So big mistake. I thought I was done with the motherboard. Unfortunately, I have to mount the brackets for the AIO. So let's unscrew these. Let's unscrew the plastic parts. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's put it here. Okay. Let me try with the magnetic screwdriver. Yes, it works. I thought it didn't have enough torque to remove it. All right, so plastic brackets are off. And we should take, let me see. We should take these LGA 700 screw Okay. So let's remove this one. Let's put it here. No, it's not these. What the hell am I doing? These are rounded. I'm supposed to go with the hexagonal ones, which are it's not these. Which one is it then? Let me see. This one, we removed them. Now I have to find J. J are standoff screws. We need the standoff screws. Aren't they in the box? No, they're not in the box. Oh, they are. They are. Sorry, I was supposed to get these. Instead, I took the screws for the Intel platform. Ah, okay. We have it. Okay. Here they are. Okay. Perfect. All right. Last one. Now, second step, following step is to mount these. Which one is it? Letter E. Letter E, which is, let me see. No, we need the E, so it's this one. Is this one. We need this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but letter E, it's this bracket. So this bracket goes here, or I should say goes like this or like this, and it should attach our like this on the pump, and then goes here like this, and then screws and all that stuff. Okay, now let's just grab the case again. Let's just remove the motherboard. Let's put it here. Let's just bring the case once again. Put the pump outside. Let's just mount this which it's supposed to go, I think, like this. I want it like this, so it should go here. All right, go like this. Screw out. Okay, now let's take the motherboard and let's just place it into the case. Hopefully it's the final time that we do this. Let's just go like this and this way. And then let's just attach. Okay, back plate fits. Back plate check. Okay, back plate is in. Now let's just put the screws to the motherboard. Let's secure the motherboard, and then following step is to put this on the case. And let's just check how we want it. This. It's perfect. Okay. I would like to sincerely apologize for the build. This is first time. This is not my first time, but this is like second time that I am building my PC, and I'm still not used to it. So hopefully everything works well, and you guys have enjoyed it so far. But let's just secure the motherboard to the case. Start from the toughest one to reach. No. Perfect. I put it upside down, not as I what I exactly wanted. Still in the case. Cazzo, è finita quella? Oh, fratello, io lo giuro, cioè veramente io sto a perdere la testa. Porco Dio, ma perché cazzo non si... Third one is in. Let's go with the fourth. Let's go with the fourth one. It should be this one. Okay, this one is in. This one as well. Should be one here, no? Okay. Let's go to the bottom. Final one, I think, and motherboard is secured to the case. Okay, our motherboard seems to be secure. Let me check. Okay, we put all the screws. It seems so. No, I have missed one. I have missed one, the one under the heatsink of the SSD. So let me. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's go grab it. Screw. Let's go grab a screw. Okay, this kind of screws. And let's just secure the motherboard in the middle. Okay, now motherboard is fully secured to the case. Now let's just fit this one again. These kind of heat sinks, I hate them. Okay, this one is fine. Now, which thing should I do? Should I put the thermal paste on the? Should I put the thermal paste on the case? I don't know why it was zoomed, but okay. Now we have to put the thermal paste on the CPU. Now I've done it before, but let's just remove the plastic peel out of this one. So in case we forgot. Now let's just make a piece in the middle. I hope it's enough. I think it should be more than enough. Now, as we want it like this. So these should stay like this. And then we go like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, seems to be fine. Any sort of... Did it come outside? No, it did not come outside of the CPU socket. So the processor is secured, thermal paste, and AIO pump on top of that. So we need the screws, which are, I think, it's quite a mess on this table. You guys can't see it, but it's a mess. Okay, now I need I think now I need these four to secure the pump. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Based on the instructions, I should go. This is Intel platform. We don't care about Intel platform. No. Why is a washer here? Okay. Now I should secure these four. I should put them here on top. I should put them here on top. So let's go. Let's go. Let's make it across. I'm actually quite nervous due to the whole failures of the 9800X 3D chips that has been happening recently. Firstly, I think it was the ASRock motherboards, but then they say that they have adjusted the whole thing with an update of the BIOS, and then recently it happened again with the 800 series of the 800 series motherboards of Asus. So I hope that I won the lottery, the silicon lottery with the CPU as well as the motherboard. So fingers crossed, nothing happens. So yeah, now AIO is secured. I think it's secured. Well, I think we should put like screws with washers on top to secure it properly, I think. No? No. And why there are screws and washers? I don't care anyway. Here it doesn't mention any sort of okay. False alarm. AIO pump fully secured to the motherboard. Okay, now we should attach these two to I think this one should go here. Okay, this one I think goes CPU CPU fan pump. It should go here. Okay, this one is done. Whereas this one should go here, I think, based on the attach and the holes, where holes are lined up. It should fit here. I think it should fit here. I don't want to force it because I don't want to bend it. Okay. It should be this one. All right, so motherboard secured. AIO is secured as well, as you guys can see. AIO, motherboard. You can remove this one. RAM sticks, I think we put enough thermal paste, hopefully. And yeah, now it's the biggest moment that I have been waiting for a very long time, which is the GPU, and then we will do cable. Okay. So as I mentioned before in the beginning, the GPU that I went with is the RX 9070 XT. As you guys can see, this is the Gigabyte one. And yeah, as you guys could have imagined, I went with a lot of Gigabyte parts. So some of you in the comment section are going to probably say, hey Wasabi, how much Gigabyte do you need? And the answer is yes! Yes! So let's just unpack this one and let's just mount it. Okay. These GPUs model, especially the latest ones, the size of them has been exponentially increasing, and they literally look like blunt weapons. You can literally go outside and probably take someone's life with the graphics card like this, which is something that, by the way, I do not recommend. Okay, you guys can see this is 9070 XT. It has like how many pins? It has like a specific number of pins. Let me see. Let's remove this one. Okay, this one is off. It has like a 2, 4, 6, 8. It has like 24 pins. Okay. Now let's just take this one up. And let's just mount let's just secure the graphics card. Okay, that one is open. Okay, GPU is in. It made the click. It clicked. Okay, fully in. Okay, GPU is fully in. Now we have to secure the GPU, and we can remove the plastic peel. This one I can remove now. Okay, yeah, the RGB it moves like this. Okay, let's just remove this one. Let's secure the graphics card to the okay, this first screw is up. Okay, GPU is secured to the motherboard as well as to the case. This is the, oh, sorry, with the knife. This is the current build. Then I have like a support here to put here. Hopefully it doesn't either. I think I'm gonna put it here, so it sustains the weight of the graphics card. Let me see if I can add the Gigabyte fans as exhaust fans on the top. Yeah, I think I can make it. Yeah, I think I can make it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna add them. I'm going to add them in the end. Now, cables. It's time to attach the cables. And for cables, I have the red cables from. Corsair, which are these. These were are going to be perfectly fit the red tone of the case. So let's just unbox them and let's just pick the okay, there you go. These are the cables. Just put this box here. Now we need motherboard. Oh, sorry. We need motherboard cable as well as the CPU cables. Okay. Okay, this one is the motherboard cable. But first we need to attach our power supply. This is the CPU. This one should be a CPU as well. 2468, 2468, 2468, 2468. So these are the CPU motherboard, and now we have our GPU. We need our GPU ones. PCLE. There's quite a lot of them. But yeah. Anyway, let's just grab our power supply and let's just mount it. Let's just put the case down. And I didn't speak about the power supply. So I didn't speak about the power supply. Previously I had like a 750, and this one is another one that I bought for another build that I had in mind, but you know, as time went by I decided to change idea and to go with a whole another setup. And I had this upstairs, so I decided to, you know what, since we have like 9070 XT combined with the 9800X 3D, to upgrade from the 750 to 850. Let's just unbox it. Let's just put the cables. I assume this one is the one that goes to the board. So motherboard, which is this one. Okay, motherboard, and this one. Okay, motherboard is attached. Then we have our CPU. Which is this one. It goes here, and this two go up to the motherboard, and then we need our GPU. We need our GPU cables, which are literally the same as PCLE CPU cables. So I think, which one is it? Okay, we need 3 per 8. So 3 per 8, we can go like this. I think we should go like this. Okay, and then another one I need to go with this one. I am terrible at cable management, so I'm just in this case, for the sake of the video, I promise I'll do my best to manage the cables in the best possible way. Sorry, I was putting it upside down. It should be like this, right? No, it should be like this. The other one goes to the graphics card. Okay, now our power supply is ready. Let's just bring up the case. Let's put it in. Let's put it in. Okay, let's just put it in. I hope that the fact that I removed a fan won't create any sort of issues with the heat. And we need, in terms of, we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Magnetic screwdriver. Let's secure the power supply to the case. Okay, first screw gone. Second screw gone. The third one. Enough of this BS. Third one and last one. Okay, now the most difficult part now is to fit all of these cables. So a quick update, I had to remove the motherboard because a screw went underneath between the motherboard and the case, and I didn't want like to burn everything and destroy everything. So I had to unscrew the motherboard, shake the case. Now the screw is off. But yeah, it's been sorry for cutting off to a certain point because I really struggled with the cable management. As I mentioned before, I hate cable managing, and I think in this case I did my best. No pun intended. I did my best. So eventually, when I will be securing the motherboard and putting back the GPU, I will show you what I did in the back. Okay, GPU is attached, secured. So far, here's a sneak peek. Here's a sneak peek. What you guys think? I think it's pretty good. I really like the coated cables. They add like, as I said, even more red color to the interior. Let me just adjust this cable here inside. The airflow is very important, so let me hold them like this. Okay, so I think managing the back pretty well, I should say. So I think we can close the back, and I think we mounted pretty much everything that we need. Power supply, SATA, all that stuff. So I think it should work. Okay, let's close the back of the case. It came out again. Holy shit, it doesn't fit. Keeps popping out, I don't know why. I really don't know why. Let's just add Dio merda. Oddio, è casino, oddio, è casino. So it's the following day, and yesterday has been a long day. So I wanted to upgrade the PC, as you guys saw, and unfortunately I didn't go as planned. I really struggled with fitting these two, the GPU and the radiator of the AIO. For some reason I thought I have space, and then I didn't have space, and then I had space, so it was all going back and forth with the placing the fans outside, but then the grill would not close, and then take off the fans from the outside, put them back in the inside, then have to keep the radiator in balance so I can screw both of them. And yeah, and then the whole red cables and cable management, especially in the back. I don't have much space to fit all of these cables, but I managed to do so. And yeah, I literally started at like, I think 2 p.m. and I ended up like at 8 p.m. Like, so I went 6 hours straight recording. I didn't have lunch, and I tried to fit things. Things did not properly work, and I got to a point where I literally stopped recording. I was like, this is a mess. It didn't go as planned, and I couldn't no longer support the fact that I was recording and I was fuming, I was swearing, and so I said, you know what, let me just calm down, take a breath, pick it up the next day. And also yesterday I sort of ultimated the build and I took it upstairs and I turned it on. Initially it didn't turn on because the I don't know how they call it, like the power connectors, the one that the cables from the power button were not properly connected to the pins on the motherboard. So I had to bring the PC down from upstairs. Then I had to keep the light, and as you guys know, that one is probably, for those who have built PCs, those are probably the most brutal thing to do. This is like my second time building a PC, although this is an upgrade, but you know, it was like almost, if not starting from scratch. And yeah, so frustration got the best out of me, and I decided to calm down and come back to it the next day. And yeah, now it's time to take it upstairs again, connect it. Hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully we will sort the FTPM issue, and then we might be able to install the drivers, update the BIOS of the motherboard, and then I want to undervolt the CPU. So yeah, we'll see. But thank you guys enough for watching, and yeah, let's just go upstairs. So apologies boys, but apparently the battery of my camera ran out and the camera turned off. So let me show you. So as you guys can see, we turned on the PC, and as I was saying, the thing that we did previously downstairs, we connected the fans of the AIO properly now. Now they are, all the three of them are spinning, as well as the one at the top, the exhaust one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's this one here. It's this one here. And then I managed the cables of the exhaust here, because the cables were stuck here. And then I managed to turn it on, like I think 45 degrees or 90 degrees, and I managed to make the cables pass the proper way to the other side. And yeah, so the motherboard is not giving me any number now, so I think it's working now. And one thing I noticed before, when I was connecting the fans, right, the proper way, I noticed that the USB cable here, this one, was not attached. And I don't know if I took it off yesterday when I had to adjust these pins, and then I came upstairs and I powered this thing up and it didn't work. I can't remember exactly if it was attached or not, but it seems like now I have attached it and didn't give me any sort of problem with the FTPM, if it's called, if I can remember correctly, FTPM. So far I would say that I'm happy. It should work. Now I think I have to connect the PC. I have to connect the PC to internet, and I think it should good to go. And then we have to install the drivers of the GPU and the CPU. And then obviously I will undervolt the CPU, and then I will customize the screen of the AIO. I was thinking about putting a GIF of the red Zaku to make it, you know, to keep it in theme, and make the RGB of the RAM red. And also I have to enable the EXPO profile so they can run at 6,000 megatransfers per second, and then we can just play video games and test it. Yeah, that's it. So to sum things up, I'm really happy with the PC overall. Not as much with the way I followed the procedure on putting it together. As I mentioned, frustration got the best out of me, and I stopped recording, and I completed the build off camera, although it wasn't 100% complete because due to frustration that I was going through, I forgot to connect some fans, and the way I linked the fans was not the right way. Also, I missed attaching some other stuff, and it didn't turn on properly. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how this thing is going to perform during gaming, when I will edit this video, and also how it will perform while I'm recording and playing video games, as well as streaming and playing video games. So yeah, I spent a lot of money. I'm really happy, I'm satisfied. Also, another thing that I am really looking forward to do is the undervolting of the CPU. Now with the AIO, the temperature of the processor is around 50 degrees Celsius, and yeah, I managed to go on the internet and read things about the temperature of the 9800X3D, and they say that around 58 to 60 is quite normal, but I just want to play it safe and see if I can go even lower, and also make sure that it doesn't draw too much power. And yeah, another thing that I'm looking forward to see how it would perform, especially the GPU, is when it's rendering videos. Not that I care about the time that it takes, but you know, I'm quite curious to see how the 9070 XT is going to perform against the 7700 XT in terms of timing and the quality of the final product. But yeah, overall, as I mentioned, I'm happy. Maybe I'm going to change a couple things off camera, and I'm going to mention them to you guys. So I'm going to change the exhaust fan, and I'm going to use the two fans that came with the Gigabyte AIO. I'm going to put them on the top as exhaust fans, because the one which is the non-RGB fan that was already in the case, it's quite noisy. So yeah, I'll see what the Gigabyte fans are going to sound like. And also the tubes of the AIO, the way I put them, I'm not sure it's the correct way, so I'm definitely going to remove the AIO from the CPU and trying to find the best way to make sure that the pump is not stressed enough, it's not stressed or pushed to the limit, and it doesn't form any sort of air in the pump, so it's going to make a lot of noise. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm happy, satisfied, looking forward to do the second build for the 2 PC setup. Not gonna spoil too much, but I already have some parts. I'm waiting also to collect other parts, and also looking forward to connect them and find the proper way to exchange information between the PCs, audio, and all that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, thumbs up. If not, thank you for watching. Much more content is on the way. We are going to talk a lot about video games, because video games are back, baby. They are back, and 2026 is stacked. Also, I have an insane backlog across my consoles and PC. And yeah, we're going to play a lot of video games, talk about video games, as well as PC, the state of PC in 2026, and how things have been affected with the cost increase of components, AI, but most importantly, we are going to have fun. So subscribe if you like. If not, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.